Namaste from Deepesh. Today we are meeting again in a new YouTube series from mine, Power of Copilot in D365 Power Platform. Copilot has been the really cool thing in definitely everything which Microsoft is building these days. I'm going to talk about Copilot, which is existent in Dynamics 365 and Power Platform. We're going to explore it in really live mode. And then we are going to explore it one by different things which are available in either Dynamics 365 CE side or Power Platform. In volume 1 today, we are going to go through Copilot in Canvas apps. I am Dipesh Somani, Business Applications MVP Alumni, and MCT, co-founder, author, Power 365. As usual, guys, let's quickly get going into action. So here behind me, you will see the screen, and I'm on the Home tab. And in the new trials, you'll get a screen like that if you click on Home. So if you click on Home, you're going to get the screen. What I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to type something relevant here, and then we'll see how Copilot can come to assist. I'm just going to type in employee data real quick, and then you see this real magic thing, which is what it's gonna do. It's gonna assist me and create something relevant, right? And we are going to do a bit of experiment with this. But let's quickly first click on this one, and we'll let it run. So what you can see behind me now is a table has been automatically created. A sample data is available to me behind the screen. So if I really go scrolling on this, I can see name, age, gender, address, and some contact number information. Some generic IDs have been created for me. And what I can do quickly is I can just click on create app and go forward with this. If I want anything changed, just behind me, certain things are there. Here's a table for your app, and then I have some bunch of suggestions. Change this to that, add a column, whatever. But what I want, if I really wanted to change something, I can just quickly type it in here. Right now, we're not going to follow this example. We're just going to quickly see how this creates an app. So you see a beautiful button here at the bottom right. I'm just going to click on that, create app. And this is just starting to create that app for me automatically. We'll let it complete. So voila, as you can see the magic that happened behind me, this app is auto created for me. Normally I would have to do a lot of steps to create a list, then to create a form, and then to get the app to this stage. But what Copilot has done is it has automatically created that for me, and I have a pre-ready kind of thing which is already set, and I can start working from here. Definitely it saves a lot of time for any citizen developer, or if you're trying to build a Power app or a Canva app as a developer, this does save a lot of time for you. Let's see some more things now, what Copilot offers in Canva app. Now I'm coming back to the screen where we had created employee data app, right? So I moved a back bit, and then I wanted to show you certain things which can be possible and not possible. Now here I can make changes, and I'm thinking while I'm building a demo for one of my customers, I'm just starting to think, okay, I'm doing it for manufacturing side, right? So I want certain change to be triggered. So what should I do? So I would just say employee data in, let's say, manufacturing. I have quickly typed that in, and then just gonna click on this magic send, and then let it do its magic. So I'm coming back to the Copilot home screen here again for Canva app, and this time I'm trying to do more relevant scenario. I'm just trying to say employee data, but in a particular industry in manufacturing, and then gonna see what's gonna happen with the app that is or the table that is created. I'm just gonna trigger a go over here, and let's wait for it to complete. So what's the difference in the app that is created now? Let's scroll towards a different set of columns that are available in sample data. I can see a department, which is manufacturing, which is great, and I can see a position as well. And some of the positions which are relevant to manufacturing sector are added here automatically. So depending on how good you will supply the base information, you will get a good version of the Canva app in, right? So that is just great feature which is available. Now let's see what else can be done at this stage. So now what I've done is I've quickly typed in here that I don't want the column to be called name. I want to change it to first name. And then I want to trigger this change name to first name. I'm just going to type it in over here and see what's the change which is going to be reflected. And then this is just wow. So you can see behind me that the name column has now been changed to first name. So it was intelligent enough to identify that I wanted to identify this particular column to first name. You can do a bunch of other things over here. You can add a column if you wanted. You can add a row. You can remove a particular row. You can change the data type from A to B for certain column. You can refresh the data, and you can ask for give me suggestions, which I'm going to go and do next. So if I just type it in here, and let's see what's the magic that comes in. So now I have typed in give me suggestions, and then I'm going to just quickly send this, and let's see what happens. Now this is what is really great and where the power of Copilot starts coming in. It is basically giving me a bunch of information AI generated, what can be done. You can add a salary column, you can add a hire date column, you can give me more suggestions, right? So I'm just gonna say add a salary column maybe. The moment I just select that in, what's going to happen is it will work on it and it will add that to my particular app. And this is kind of great way in which you get a lot of suggestions. And if I scroll ahead now on this particular app, what you're going to see is this has been added, right? So you've got a salary column with some sample data in. So this is a great place to start and make tweaks as well. And then thereafter, the recommendation is to go ahead and create an app. So right on the sample data set only, you can do a bunch of things from the modeling perspective. If you're trying to do a quick proof of concept or you're trying to quickly start something, this is a great way to start it. So, all right, if you wanted to do editing while you are using Canva app and you wanted to see Copilot feature working, how do we enable that? So, in under settings, you can go and go into upcoming feature grouping, and here is where you have our little guy for Copilot component. You have to turn this on, and thereafter you will be able to utilize Copilot in your application and in live editing of your Canva app, right? So, if you wanted to use that, you have to enable it here, and we'll see what we can do in live editing. So as you can see, after enabling this, I had saved the app, and then thereafter what I wanted to do is I wanted to see how you can use the Copilot component while live Canva app editing. You can just click over here, and then you will see the same Copilot available over here. You can do a bunch of more options while you are doing something. You can add a button, you can add a text label, add a gallery. Some examples are given here. So let's say I just quickly say add a button just for using it as an example. I will minimize the screen over here and try to zoom in a bit. Let's see what it does then real quick. Yeah, so the button is automatically added for me here, right? So this kind of things are available, and I can also tweak the things which I was able to do there. So for enabling this, I have just told you the setting. I hope this information on what Copilot can do and how to start and what kind of things are available was useful to you. Till we meet again in the next version of this series where we explore Copilot in another area of Power Platform or D365 CE. Power 365 as usual, guys. Yeah, I'm not gone yet. So I wanted to use this last section to thank you all for following me. Now, you have been learning with me, I've been learning with you for quite some time now. So, if you're really interested in using me and my team's expertise on anything Dynamics 365 and Power Platform, all I'm saying is to go on my LinkedIn and drop me a message and we can connect from there. It can be any kind of arrangement, engagement. I'll be really happy to help. And those examples will help me serve you better by giving you more relevant examples in my upcoming work that I do or upcoming community work that I share. Thank you. Bye bye.